Hello YouTube and welcome to this last 16 cup game between me and Ben. As you can see, Ben has a 28 point head start as we play with handicaps even in our cup games. His handicap is 37 and mine is 9, so yes, that's why he gets the 28 start as he's back to snooker after a few years off. This, as you can see, is a best of 7 games, so this could be over in 4 frames, or it could go the distance for all 7. Just have to wait around and see exactly what transpires. So I wasn't playing the pot on that one, just trying to get the white behind the black with a bit of a containing safety. And Ben has left me a couple of reds over right middle. Let's see if we can open our account with a few points. So I'm going to drop this blue in, and then I'll have a choice of red over right middle or the red to right corner, depending on the angle. So just checking to see if any of those reds that are loose around the black spot go to the right corner, but they don't. Excuse me. So nice angle on this blue. Pot this, screw off side cushion for a choice of those 2 reds on and near the black spot. So I've gone a bit far for the one on the black spot. Excuse me. Let's take the other one. So I'm just going to see where I want to leave the cue ball to make sure I can still pot this black. So as long as I get close to that second red, the one nearest the bunch, I should, fingers crossed, be okay. Now I want to try and remove that one next to the black spot as quickly as possible so that I can have access to it into both corners. So that's left me a simple screw back on this one for black in the same corner. Now, got an okay angle, and the red that's nearest the white and the one that's loose above it, I'm going to play for a gap so I can have a choice of those 2. It's gone a bit further than I wanted, but I am still on this one to the middle. I can just about come back and hold for the black. But now I can, with this angle, play for the red that's closest to the white at the moment. And just about straight on that one, so I managed to excuse me, get across a little bit. So playing on off top cushion for that loose red into the bottom right corner, and got a nice little angle here to stun down and leave the white parallel with the black and the cushion, if that makes sense. Basically leaving it low, so I've got an angle to get into the pack. But I've gone probably half a ball, 3/4 of a ball further than I wanted, so this is cutting it back slightly. But managed to get the pot and hit the bunch, split them nicely and get the white out. Only problem is I'm not on anything. Everything's covering each other. The only one that I've got a possible shot at is the one that's just to the right of the pink, but it's really, really tight. So I've got this with a tracer left hand side to try and straighten the red up, because that's how tight it is. But yeah, unfortunately I clipped the pink on the way through, so what was a very nice 52 break, slightly marred by hitting the pink there, but I'm still happy with the way that the balls went in then. And that was a bit of a silly effort at a plant, but I'd been potting well up until that point, so I thought it was worth a bash. That was very unlucky. So unfortunately hit the green there, but it has left me an option of this brown. It's a bit of a skinny one, but I should be able to get back down the table for a choice of the two reds nearest the right corner. And where the white ball's landed, I can't play the one that's higher up the table because I'd be queuing over that red. So I'm going to take this one here. And yeah, a bit unfortunate, that one. So left Ben with a chance to score a few points, put that red nicely. Can he drop this one in and land on the red closest to the corner? Unfortunately not, so sort of a, I don't really know what that shot was looking at that now. That was kind of a half-assed attempt at a pot and safety at the same time, where I should have concentrated on one or t'other. So dodgy red to the middle, off the cushion. And brown round a couple of angles for that red to the middle. That is in the middle of the table. But I've got looking at the red and the black nearest the corner. The red does pot, but the black does not. So I'm going to take that red and go back up the table. Left myself a bit close to the brown than I wanted, but straight up and down the table for that red next to the black. But that was a very silly miss, I think. Yeah, difficult red, that one down the cushion. So just trying to keep things tight, get that red back into play, hopefully score a few more points. So after a few safety shots, I've left Ben in this position So he cuts the white in, cuts the red in. I will put my brain in gear one day, and that bump off the middle pocket has been rather unkind to him, so just the option of this very difficult pink. So now I'm looking at potting that red next to the black, which should then leave me on it. But didn't hit the red thin enough, so left another sitter, but Ben being left-handed, he's got to use the rest for this, so not as easy as it could have been. Very difficult mid-range yellow coming up. And he's potted that one very nicely. Just shame he got a flick on the brown, otherwise he'd have been a bit close to this red. So red behind the black, white somewhere up the table, sort of hoping behind green somewhere near the blue. So I managed to get that one, and I've cut out Ben's deliberation, but he's worked out those angles very nicely and got that one first time, so that was very well executed. And I've just hit that one too hard. Oh, excuse me. If I'd have paid more attention to that one, which I should have done, I'd have been alright. Yeah, I was planning to hit that red cushion first, and then from behind to send it back up the table, but yeah, that one was a bit of a miss hit, so I don't quite know what the balls were doing there, but Ben's unfortunately gone in off. So get the red in, bring the white out between the yellow and the brown, and then have a choice of yellow or blue really. So I didn't fancy the yellow because the white was always going to be going away from it, so but the blue I've got to run round off of a couple of cushions. Not the best positional shot I've ever played, but the extra 5 points have helped. And that was quite some distance away, so 27 points on. And oh no, I have fluked the yellow. That was a good fluke, wasn't it? Length of the table. So in or over with the green. So 25 points available, 35 points of difference. Ben's just having a chat with himself to find out if it's worth trying to play for snookers, and he decides to excuse me, resign that first frame. Started off brightly, I reckon, but sort of faded towards the end of that one. But yeah, quite happy overall with that first frame. I will see everybody soon with frame 2. So take care.